She was just saying that remember her check, she didn't get it, not yesterday either.
Okay. What we'll do, Miss Betty, is after this call, we'll follow up with you all because we may have to reissue.
Okay, all right.
And I want to see if she will be open to getting the prepaid card to avoid this issue in the future. And I'll talk to you all about kind of what the details are about that card.
Okay. Oh, okay, Melanie. All right.
Okay. My pleasure.
Well,
all right. We're going to go ahead and get started this morning. And then whoever joins us later, we will get them in the group as well. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's good to see y'all in the squares, those of you that I can see, and it's good to hear your voices, those of you that I can't see. How's everybody doing?
Fine.
Good.
middling.
Did you say barely middling, Ms. Rose?
Fair to middling.
Oh, okay. Yep. I hear you.
That's old folks talk, Melanie.
What does that mean? What does that mean? I wish somebody would explain it to me. Yes, I've heard it all my life, but I've never known what it really meant.
Well, you're not really bad and you're not really good. You're just kind of in the middle.
Yeah.
That's how it was explained to me a long time ago.
Yeah.
Well, we are still here, so we're blessed.
All right, ladies, if you can mute your phone, we greatly appreciate it.
You can do that by hitting *6. And if you need to unmute, you'll hit *6 again.
And then use the little microphone, tap it, and you can unmute on Zoom. So what we're going to do, we're going to break out into breakout rooms like we did before. And you're going to have 2 questions to answer. The first one is what is the best invention of any kind in your opinion? So best invention of any kind in your opinion. Second question, which do you prefer? Aisle, middle, or window seat? So first question, best invention. Second, do you prefer aisle, middle, or window seat? So I am going to break you up, and then y'all have about 10 minutes, and then y'all come back.
Melissa, can you make sure me, Constance, or you are in one of the rooms?
Yeah, I believe I have you in a room, and I believe I have Constance in a room. I stayed out in case people come in, and I can put them in.
Okay.
Yep. All right. Best invention, in your opinion, and window, middle, or aisle seat. All right, see y'all in a bit. Now you're gonna have a little sign that says join. It'll take you, just press that and it'll join. One's on the phone. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Go ahead.
If you're on the phone, it will automatically put you in the room. So you will, if you mute it, you're gonna have to hit *6 to unmute so that the folks in your room can hear you.
All right. See y'all in a little bit, ladies. Ms. Greger, why don't you hold on? Because everybody's coming back on, okay?
Okay.
And I'll talk to you after the meeting.
Okay.
No, that's YouTube. You won't know.
I don't know who got.
All right, everybody. Did y'all have fun?
Yes.
That was fun.
Yeah.
That was fun?
Yeah.
I'm glad y'all liked that. Okay, so we'll start doing this and doing it for meetings, just kind of random questions.
77.
So who liked the aisle? Who likes aisle seats?
I do.
like the owl.
I do.
I like the aisles. I mean, I
I
like
like
the
the
window.
owl.
Who likes to be stuck in the middle?
Oh,
No.
No, no.
Oh, I
Oh,
want to
no,
be.
no.
No, 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 no. And who likes to be in the
the window.
window?
Yeah.
I like the window.
Melanie?
That's me.
No, no, the question
I like
is
the
for
window.
you.
I like
Yeah,
I like
I
the
like
window
Green
out
is
so I can see.
well, I'm
Melissa,
glad y'all,
Melissa, I wanted to share what I said I thought was the best invention.
okay, what was the best invention?
In my opinion,
Uh-huh.
toilet tissue.
Yes.
You right about that.
Yep.
I think that one wins. I think that one
No.
wins.
Melanie, even better than
Did-
toilet
okay.
tissue is getting a bidet.
Is what?
Bidet is the best. A bidet.
Oh, you're right.
Oh,
Actually,
bidet.
yes, a
Oh,
bidet.
okay.
Yes.
Yeah, Melanie, I think you got beat by that
I
one.
think so. I think so.
Electricity. Electricity was the
That's
best.
that. You know what? That's a
Oh,
good
that's
one.
true.
But
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Electricity.
Wow. So,
The microwave was the best ever.
The
Oh,
microwave.
no.
Okay.
Oh no, I
All
could
right.
live forever without a
The
microwave.
automobile was a good.
all right. So make
Right.
sure your phones are muted or your telephones are muted. So we're gonna go ahead and start our meeting. Kind of
Melissa, excuse me. Melissa,
yes, ma'am.
Melissa, I'm getting an echo from you. I'm getting an echo.
Okay, just a moment. Constance, you have yours open? Okay, can you hear me? Is that better?
That's
Much better.
Thank you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Constance. Constance and I sit right next to each other, so it's picking me up.
Oh, okay.
That's Miss May Jackson. Hey, Miss May Jackson.
All right.
Miss May Jackson, what can you wave at me real quick? I want to make sure that's you. I can't see her anymore. Where'd she go? That Miss May Jackson. There she is. Okay.
There.
What? So, Miss Jackson, Melissa, can you stop sharing real quick? I want to see.
Yeah.
Miss May Jackson. Okay, there you go. Can I share the little tidbit about you that we talked about last time? Give me a thumbs up if that's okay with you. You see she's trying to connect to audio.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it's connecting for her. It says it's connecting.
Yeah.
Send her a note in the chat, Mel.
Good idea. Oh, where'd she go?
Who, me?
Miss
Melanie?
Jackson, are you there? Oh, there you are. You moved on my screen. I couldn't see you.
That's okay.
I was asking, is it okay if I share the little tidbit about you that we talked about last time?
Sure.
Can I share it with the group?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, good. Well, thank you for getting on here and letting me brag on you a little bit.
Oh, you too kind. You are kind.
So I just wanted to let y'all know that we have a Grammy nominated woman in our group, and I'm so proud. I did not know that. She just happened to throw this little tidbit out like it was nothing, and I was like, excuse me, ma'am, say what? Y'all, Miss May Jackson is a Grammy nominated singer. Did y'all know that?
Oh my gosh.
No.
Congratulations.
She been holding out on us, y'all.
No.
I hope she's highlighted in the newsletter.
She has been. I think, has
That's
she
why I
been
don't talk.
highlighted, Constance?
No, she has not.
Y'all, she just threw this out in conversation. I said, wait, back up. Excuse me, say it again. We're going to send y'all the link, but Miss Jackson got videos all over YouTube of her singing like a little bird. She has a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful voice and has been Grammy nominated.
With my group.
Congratulations.
With her group. Yes, she was in a gospel group, and she was
When was you
nominated with her group.
nominated?
Miss Jackson?
Huh? Yes, Melanie.
When were you nominated?
We got nominated in 1985. 85.
Oh.
It's been a minute.
Well, praise the Lord. All right.
I just wanted to tell y'all that because I was like,
Congratulations.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
What's the name of the group, Melanie? She said she sang with a group?
Yes.
What's the name of the group?
Emmett Powell and the Gospel Elites out of San Francisco, California.
Say that again.
Emmett Powell and the Gospel Elites. I am an elite.
Okay.
I am one of the elites.
I'll send y'all a video link so y'all can see her perform.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
But I just wanted to share that because I said, Miss Jackson, no, that's amazing. It's not. She's the first Grammy nominated singer I done came across. So.
Why don't talk about me?
That's an amazing accomplishment. And so the thing about it, I love
she was a celebrity, yes.
See, that's why I don't.
That's one of the reasons why my favorite part of the newsletter are the interviews with you all, because y'all are truly fascinating and have lived amazing lives. To the point where I think some of y'all don't even realize how fascinating y'all are, how fascinating other people will think you are. Because it's just like, oh yeah, I did that. That's my life. But it's a way to really, just get to know y'all a little bit better and know more about who you have been and what your life has been outside of being a volunteer in this program. I really love that part of the newsletter and those opportunities to get to talk with y'all and hear those stories. So I just thought that was fascinating and figured y'all would too. So
thank you,
everybody.
God bless all of you.
I think it is too. I think it is nice too.
Thank you for letting me share, Miss Jackson.
The Bible tells us your gift will make room for you.
Yes, ma'am.
It will make room. I don't care what you do. Your gift will make room for you.
I think someone had called. Yes, ma'am.
This is Miss Williams, Willie Williams. Miss High, she in training. She would told us about her, when we was in training. So I knew about her in training because she would always sing a few verses for us.
Okay, Miss Jack. So those that sat at her table knew. We're gonna have to have her when we get back in person, Miss Jackson, you're gonna have to get a benediction before we go home.
Be an honor.
Okay.
Lord bless and keep us all.
That's right. There's someone on with the phone number 972-322-6094. Can you tell us if that's you or who this is?
Is that my phone, Miss Donaldson?
That's you, Miss Donaldson. Thank you.
I don't use it that regular, so I don't half know it.
That's all right. We got you. I just wanted to make sure you got credit for being here today. All right, Melissa. We'll get back to the regular program.
All right, no worries. All right, so today is September 23rd. It's our end of the month in service. So where's my thing? Here we go. So we are going to have Miss Terry Contreras spoke to us at the last in service about the Stress Busters program. This is the dates. It will be 4 sessions. October 6th. You'll get this in the newsletter. So you don't have to write it down, but it will be in the newsletter. But just October 6th, 13th, 20th, and 27th. And it is a 2-hour course. So just letting you know, go ahead and sign up for it. You will be getting, if you attend, and they'll let us know if you're attending to classes, you will receive 8 hours of training. So just letting you know that's 8 hours of training there. I will have this in the newsletter. We may go ahead and send the Zoom, how does she have you signing up?
There's a link, a registered link.
A link. So there's a link. We'll send that out to you because it is limited space. So we want to make sure you get into the class before the time you get the newsletter. So we'll definitely send that out to you. But just letting you know that Stress Busters class is a go, and it's going to start October 8th.
So I wanted to add here about the Stress Busters class that, you know, that's in October. So y'all, we're a week out from the temporary pay allowance ending. So next Thursday ends the temporary allowance. So for those who are not able to go back into homes at all, for those who are not, because we're still in the phase with returning to service where we're focused on vaccinated volunteers and clients. So if that is not you or your client, here's an opportunity for you to still earn hours. We're going to be looking at multiple ways for you all to do training. So make the newsletters count as training. Make sure you're reading those, joining these bi-weekly calls. That counts as training for you all. And then opportunities like this Stress Busters also counts as training. And we're looking at additional ways to provide more training so that if you're just making phone calls, you can still earn more stipend time, okay? More hours to earn more stipend. So we really encourage you all to take advantage of the many ways that we're trying to provide opportunities for you to serve and to serve safely, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Thank you.
Someone was asking about Senior Planet. These are the new classes that will be happening. It will be October 7th. And then October 21st. So these are the October classes. You would also need to call in to register. We can also send the link. This will also be in your newsletter. So if you attend, you'll receive 1.5 hours of training per class. So just letting you know, like Melanie said, take advantage of these classes that we have for you. Also, too, the Dallas Audiology Society will be coming back to give free comprehensive hearing screenings on October 15th from 9 to 3. If you're interested, contact one of Melanie, Constance, or I that you're interested in that so that we can get you scheduled on the schedule so that you are able to attend. It is a Friday. Again, just contact us and we will get you a time that you'll be able to come in and take that testing.
Now, if you have received hearing aids in the past through this partnership, and let's say you're having issues or something where you need some follow-up information about your hearing aids, this is not the clinic for that. What we could do is get you more information for those. This is for folks who have not been screened before or who did or who were screened in the past but were told to come back at a future date. We want to make sure we get those folks in before we address those who were able to get hearing aids in the past. And it is just for volunteers at this point. If we don't get enough slots filled, we may open it up to clients, but right now we want to focus only on volunteers. Any questions about that information so far?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
Any questions so far? Anything else? The Senior Planet or the other training, the Stress Busters? All right. Now,
do you know what day of the week this Stress Busters are going to be on?
I think
that
they're
is
Tuesdays.
Wednesdays.
Wednesdays. Sorry.
So,
okay, good.
yeah,
That's
so
a good
Stress
day.
Busters are on Wednesdays and the Planet is going to be on Thursdays. So it's Wednesdays and Thursdays.
Oh. Well, when I got in contact
Where
with
will
the
it be
Planet,
held on? Will it be held
They
at the office there on Harry Hines?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes,
Okay.
it will be.
All right.
The Senior Planet computer classes, there are some slots to do those here at the office. The Stress Busters is on Zoom.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I know
The
that.
Senior Planet computer classes, they said they had some open on Wednesdays.
No, those are
No,
Thursdays.
those are Thursdays.
Okay.
And you'll get the flyer in your next newsletter. So I know it may be hard to grasp it now, but what Melissa is showing on the screen, it'll have the dates, the day of the week and the actual date. So Senior Planet are the computer classes, and in October, the classes are how to choose a new computer. So if you're in the market for a new computer, there's a class on what to look for that. And then the next class is online tools for contacting your lawmakers. So if there's something you think your city council member or your state representative or your congressional representatives or senators needs to know and you want to learn how to contact them, they will walk you through tools that you can use online to let them know, hey, my trash pickup didn't happen this week, or just walking you through how to use those online tools to stay in contact with your representatives. So those are the two classes for October that will happen on Thursday for Senior Planet. The Stress Busters training for dealing with stress as caregivers will be on Wednesdays in October. And those classes will take place on Zoom, just like you all are on Zoom today.
Oh, okay. Okay, can those classes open up for the clients as well?
The Stress Busters is just for volunteers right now.
Okay.
I think they're doing a pilot right now, and they want to test it out with volunteers before they open it up to the larger public. So there will be an opportunity for clients to participate at a later date.
Okay.
And
Those
again,
are great questions.
Yes, they are. And again, just contact us if you are interested in having a hearing testing done. October is Hispanic Heritage Month, so I just want to play a little video for you. I can't find it now. Where did it go? Usually. Whoa, sorry about that. Whoa.
Millions of vulnerable Americans struggle to get reliable transportation to
Well, that was a good segue.
That's why I started MedHall and grew it with investment from the City Impact Fund.
Okay.
I'm loving the music, Melissa.
Yeah.
Has it started? Because I don't hear anything or see anything.
All right. I just wanted to kind of share that with y'all that this
That
month
was awful
is.
fast, Miss Melissa. I couldn't read
Huh?
everything.
I didn't hear anything. I don't know what you shared. I didn't see or hear anything.
Huh. Okay. Some are, and some it might be our internet also, but I can always put that video in and send that to y'all.
Beautiful. Absolutely.
So again, it's just several countries that are celebrating Independence Month. So that's why it's such a long month. But we just wanted to share that with y'all.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Reminders, again, all volunteers need to sign and mail timesheets to the office on the last day of every month. So I receive them by the 5th. So if it's blank, no worries, just sign and send. You should get those every month, your timesheet at the end of the month newsletter. Y'all been receiving those?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Yes.
So I'd rather
yes.
do it that way because I know sometimes when you have all three, you kind of like, where did I put the other one and everything? So I'm just going to be doing that every month, just sending it with the last newsletter of the month so that you have it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Constance, you want to go over the newsletter?
Okay.
Well,
Mute myself.
Okay. Scroll down. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hi,
Hello.
Constance.
So you guys
Constance, how the twins?
Hi,
How the
Constance.
twins?
the twins are doing great. They're doing great. They're
All right.
walking around, trying to talk, fighting each other, everything.
I know
So
they're
they're
so cute.
just a doll. They really are. And they're moving closer, so I'm excited about that. Okay, so we have the cover of our newsletter. Have you guys been enjoying the newsletter? Melissa does a great job with the newsletter every month.
It's wonderful. Mm-hmm.
She does.
So she tells you what the flower of the month is each month. September is the aster. And we got reminders on the first page to please
Notable
read the newsletter.
history. That's
Weekly.
good.
And you guys know that Weekly Coffee Cafe has changed to once a month. So I guess we need to change the name. Yeah, so the next one will be October 8th at 10 o'clock. Okay. And you guys know that we lost Mr. Jones. Our beloved Mr. Jones. We're going to miss him so much.
Oh, yeah.
I and Melissa went to the funeral. It was a very nice service.
Mr.
I'm going to miss him so much.
Are the newsletters once a month or twice a month?
They come out twice a month. And there's information on the training corner about monthly in-service reminders. So you guys, we put this in a newsletter so you don't have to call us. We got all the information about in-service on how to get on. So if you forget, just pull out your newsletter. We'll have the link, the phone numbers, and all the information to get on via Zoom, on your cell phone, or YouTube. Okay. And I guess we had we profiled Miss Mary Williams in this newsletter. Miss Williams, you on here?
Yes.
Did you like it? Did you read your profile? Have they gotten it yet, Melissa? Have they gotten the newsletter yet? Okay, yeah. Well, we profiled Miss Mary Williams and Miss Roselia Anderson. Miss Anderson, you see yourself?
Hello.
I don't know that.
Well, maybe you guys haven't gotten it yet. We mailed it out when, Melissa.
This is Mary Williams.
Miss Williams. Miss Williams, I just mentioned that you were in the newsletter, that you were profiled in the newsletter. Have you gotten your newsletter yet, Miss Williams?
No, not yet.
Okay, so when you get it, you'll see yourself.
Okay.
Yeah. thank you so much for
Thank you.
participating in that. I really enjoyed doing it.
That is cute.
Ms. Anderson
I
looks
think
so
it's
cute,
marvelous.
doesn't she?
It's so good. Mhm.
That'll work for me.
So I'll be calling. Some of you guys got calls from
That one is
me.
gonna sit on the piano.
Some of you guys got calls from me to profile you. And if you were not home, I left you a message. That's why I was calling. So I'll get back with you. All right. Next part of our newsletter is the Sunshine Committee. They submit information to be in the newsletter. What was it? This one, lifestyle. Okay, it was a poem. So thank you, Sunshine Committee, for your contribution to the newsletter. And then we had National Hispanic Heritage Month. And Melissa just showed the video. Lots of good information. I wasn't aware that it was a celebration for all different countries, so I learned something. And then we have Sickle Cell Awareness Month and some facts about sickle cell disease. Used to hear a whole lot about sickle cell, so I hope I don't hear it quite as much. So I hope that it's not as prominent as it used to be. So take a look at that. Lots of good information. Lots of good information there. We talked about the relax, relate, and release. You guys will get all this information in your newsletter, read through it, and mark the dates on your calendar, put it on your refrigerator, whatever you need to do to remember those dates. And this information was, oh, okay, how to prepare for emergencies. There's a lot of good information there, things you can do, kits that you can put together to have in place in case of an emergency. So I'm glad we put that in. So guys, please take a look at that because it's really some things that you can do, put together in the bag, have it in a particular spot. So if something happens like a flood or whatever, you can just grab that bag and it will have the essential items that you need to take with you. Okay, this fun trivia. Trivia questions. You guys enjoying the trivia? You guys take advantage of it. Melissa puts a lot of work into that. So I love trivia. So hope you guys do too. Word search.
I do. It's great. Everything is so great.
Okay, so this is just a lot of fun added to you guys getting hours for training. So please read the newsletters. COVID updates on what the status is for the county, for Dallas County, and a poem. And Melissa always puts a historical fact at the end. This one is on Lynn Conley, the first Native American woman to argue before the Supreme Court. Okay. Good information. And answers for the puzzles and everything. So thank you guys so much for reading the newsletter and taking the time to. Somebody was saying something. If you don't have your newsletter yet, it's coming.
Okay.
We mailed it out last week, so you should be getting it anytime. All right, Melissa.
Again.
Miss Melanie.
Again, we're just doing them again monthly. We changed it to monthly cafes. Here are the dates. You'll have it in the newsletter. So,
okay.
As you know, we were not doing leave time because we were on temporary allowance. Now that that's going to be ending, we will be doing leave time beginning October 1st. So please put it on your timesheet, but also call me to let me know if you want leave time. Because again, we weren't getting all the timesheets in time, and by the time we did it, we already did stipends, and we didn't have your paper to know that you wanted leave time. So if you want leave time, contact me. You have my number to let me know that you're going to want leave time. Meals on Wheels. We are working with collaboration with Meals on Wheels. Let me pull this up. And here are the people's names that I have so far that are interested in it. And what we're going to do is I'm going to contact these ladies. I will contact these ladies to let them know that we will be having a meeting next week. So I have Miss Smith, Ava Smith, Miss Betty Hunter, Miss Beverly Tiggs, Miss Eddie Tarrant, Laura Burns, Juanita Kelly, Leanne Henry, Maxine Goodwin, Olivia Holmes, Berta Mabry, and Willie Williams. These are the ladies that have signed up so far for Meals on Wheels. If you do decide you want to do that, because remember, temporary allowance will end at the end of the month. If you're interested, please let us know. And again, we will put it in the radius where you live. I will contact these ladies here, so you will hear from me by the end of the day to let you know when we're going to be having a meeting about it and everything else. Melanie, you like to add anything?
No, I think you covered it as far as Meals on Wheels. I just would encourage those of you who drive, who don't meet the qualifications of being vaccinated, therefore are able to go into homes. If your name is not on that list, I'm encouraging you to add your name to that list to participate in Meals on Wheels. We are able to find you a route in your community, but it's a way for you to earn some additional hours. If you're in the home and you are in the home for a short amount of time and you want to deliver meals, that's an option as well. So just really want to make this a really great partnership with VNA so that we can continue to partner with them to help serve the seniors in our community.
Let me add, if you live in an apartment complex, please contact me, because they may have meals delivered in that apartment complex, so that you don't have to drive anywhere because you live in that apartment complex. So if you're willing to do that, then let me know, because I know they did mention they are in some apartment complexes, and we can always contact them to confirm that yours is one of them. So just a thought for those that do live in apartment complexes.
Melissa.
Yes, ma'am.
Melissa,
yes.
You all didn't sign me up for Meals on Wheels? I didn't hear my name.
Okay, and who was this?
Lydia.
Okay, Miss Flores, I will put you on there and add you to it, okay?
Okay.
Any questions for anybody? Okay, again, like I said, if you're interested, please contact me. If you're in an apartment complex, please contact me, because they may have meals delivered in your apartment complex. All right.
So,
Melissa, this
yes.
is Olivia. Do we have to go inside the home and stay a little while, or we just
So you do not
meal at the door?
Yes. So basically, what you do is you knock on the door. They give you the telephone number. You can call them and say, "Hey, I'm be at your place within the next 30 minutes," so they know, because some of them are elderly. So most of them are elderly. So it takes them a little bit of time to get to the door. So sometimes you just want to call them, say, I'm on my way. I'm be there within whatever minutes you want to say. Basically, you go to the door, knock on the door, and they're ready there to receive their meal, and you just hand it to them, and you go on to the next one.
Okay.
But calling is the best thing, because a lot of them are on wheelchairs or walkers, so it takes them a little bit longer to get to the door.
Right.
Yep. So yeah, you don't have to stay or anything. All you're doing is just handing it to them, and that is it.
Okay.
And for those who are considering signing up, and for those who have signed up, you are going to go through orientation training to talk you through the details of Meals on Wheels before we assign you a route and before you are going out delivering meals. There will be a training. You also will need to have a phone where you can download an app to deliver the meals. Again, we'll go through the details of that in the training, but I did also want to let you all know that part of it as well.
Okay.
In the meeting, we'll have a meeting. We'll discuss all of that. We're going to be here to help you do all of that.
Okay.
All right.
And before I talk about no, you can leave that up, Melissa. Before I talk about the logo, I did just want to loop back to leave time. So I think some of you have been asking for leave time or maybe asking questions about leave time. It has been accruing throughout this period where we've been paying you all temporary allowance, but because we're essentially paying you all without asking you to go out and serve, we haven't been paying out the leave that you have accrued. So beginning October 1, because the temporary pay allowance, and sorry, y'all, I'm trying to get this light to come back on. We will allow you all to start using the leave that you have been accruing. So that's another way that we are trying to make sure that you all still receive a stipend payment. That's ultimately what we're doing.
Okay.
We're adding, these opportunities to do things like Meals on Wheels. We're offering different training opportunities like Senior Planet and the Stress Busters. And we will continue to send out the newsletter, which counts as training. We'll continue to have these calls, which counts as training. And we will start allowing you all to spend down your leave time. We didn't want to do this before the end of the temporary pay ending because we wanted to have something to keep you all getting a check, okay? So
right.
that we're just trying to do as much as we can, knowing that everybody may not be able to go back into service the way that they were prior to the pandemic. So we're trying to be creative in the ways that we keep you all paid, okay?
Yeah, who do we call about the leave time?
Thank you.
You're welcome. So if you want to talk to anyone about your leave time, you can call any of us, but Melissa is the one that handles the stipend payments.
Okay.
So give Melissa a call first, okay, about any questions you have regarding leave. I will just let y'all know, give y'all a little heads up. In our system, we are working through the calculation of leave being off. So she may not have an answer to your question today about how much leave is available to you because we're working with our IT folks to work through the amount. But I think she plans in an upcoming newsletter to include your amount that you have available. So you'll have that information, okay?
So why don't y'all can wait until, because the newsletter will be going out. Y'all can wait till then because it will be going out before the end of the month. So it will have your leave time on there.
Okay. All right.
Individual leave time?
Individual. It'll be
Individual.
your specific.
It will be your specific leave time.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So I will be creating that so that you have it for your own leave time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Everybody, yes.
Thank you. Once
You're
again.
welcome.
All right.
Now I want to throw this out there. Y'all help us, help y'all, okay? I just told y'all how we're trying to be creative and keeping y'all engaged and keeping y'all paid. That means we need y'all to participate in these trainings. We need you to be willing, those of you who are comfortable and vaccinated, to go back into homes. We need y'all to be willing to do Meals on Wheels and to make calls. So help us help y'all, okay?
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you. And then sorry, did someone have a question?
Yeah, now you said that the one class that we're having is only done by Zoom. I think it's what it's Stress Buster.
Yes.
I haven't really learned how to do Zoom that well.
So you're on Zoom right now, Ms. Holmes. We're doing Zoom now. So I will check and see if you are able to dial into that class like you're doing now, or if you need to access it via the Zoom app. If you need to access it via the Zoom app, then we can have you come in and do like some one-on-one to get you more comfortable with Zoom before that class starts. Does that sound okay?
Okay.
The same here. Okay.
Okay. But I'll find out if you're able to dial in first.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Thank you.
So the last thing I think we have on the agenda is our new logo. We were out in I think we were out in Singing Hills a few weeks ago, and we had on some new shirts with the new logo, and a couple of our volunteers, Ms. Pipkins and Ms. Holmes, were there, and they saw our shirts and they were like, "What is this logo? AmeriCorps Seniors, what's that?" So this, we did talk about this last year, but it's been a year.
Yes.
So last September, the Corporation for National and Community Service did a rebrand, and they changed the name that they're doing business by. I know in the past you all are used to us saying the corporation this, the corporation that, the corporation this. The Corporation for National and Community Service is the federal agency that funds and manages our program, the Senior Companion Program. And they changed, they did a rebrand and decided to change their name to AmeriCorps. Because there's a lot of awareness in the community about AmeriCorps programs. And so they changed their name to AmeriCorps because people know AmeriCorps more than they know the corporation. And so our programs got rebranded as AmeriCorps Seniors. So in the past, I think you all have heard us mention Senior Corps and talk about how Senior Companion Program, Foster Grandparent Program, RSVP were under the Senior Corps umbrella. So that language is going away. So you won't hear us talk about the corporation anymore. You won't hear us talk about Senior Corps anymore. You will hear us talk about AmeriCorps and AmeriCorps Seniors. Okay. The only thing that changed was the name. All of our programs remain the same. The structure, the requirements, the rules, all of those things remain the same. Nothing changed but the name and the logo. And that's the reason why I wanted to mention this, because the logo has changed, which means all of your shirts and your gear that you have with that big circle with the S in the middle,
Yes.
it's obsolete. And we don't want you all to wear it out in public anymore.
And green, did the color change from that green? Oh my goodness.
Yes, the green is no longer our color. Anything with that big circle with the S in the middle, you all can make a quilt out of it. You can cut it up and use it as dish rags or whatever.
Oh my goodness.
We're asking you all. We're asking you all not. We're asking you all not to wear those out in public. Now, I know the next question. Hold on, you all. Hold on. I know the next question is like, well, what am I supposed to wear?
Yeah, what am I supposed to wear?
I knew it. We've got new shirts for y'all.
Okay.
Oh my.
We've got some new gear for you all, and we are working on a plan to get that new gear to you all, where we have you come into the office. You know how we did last year a couple of times, y'all came in and signed time sheets and all that kind of stuff. We still need to do that, and so we're working on a plan in October to have you all come in, sign some paperwork, and then we'll give y'all some new gear. Okay.
Okay.
What about the name tag?
I'm sorry.
Well, we do have our tags. We do have our name tags.
What about the name tag?
We got those.
So there's two different name tags that are out there. Those who have been around for a while have some gold name tags that I think just has the Senior Source logo on it. You can still use those. Those of you who have the green name tags, we don't have a replacement for those yet. We will work on getting replacements for those. But again, we're asking that you don't use anything with that old logo on it.
Okay.
You know, so if you're out and you want to—
Is that on our purses?
The bags, yeah, we'll have to get y'all some new bags and stuff too.
Okay, because
Senior Corps, yeah.
Miss Melody.
Okay.
Yes, Miss Jackson.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Our senior pins, our year pins, our years of service pins still have the S on it.
So you can keep those. We're just asking you all not to use them out in public. Now, if you did, nobody's gonna, there's no AmeriCorps Seniors Police that's gonna come and find you because you're out in the old logo. We're just trying to, ask you all to be cognizant of it. So, like if we were going to the if we did have the Older Americans Month fair or whatever, we wouldn't want you wearing that shirt.
Okay,
You know, that
because
old
I
shirt.
use my pen on my bag, on my work bag. It's
Yeah.
pinned to my work bag, so it goes wherever the bag goes.
You can, and that's pretty small, so I'm not gonna ask you to get rid of that. It recognizes your time in the program. But like I said, there's not an AmeriCorps Seniors Police that's gonna pull up on you and say, hey, you're not supposed to have that on. I just wanted to make y'all aware that we are moving away, or we have moved away from that logo. And so if you're out representing the Senior Companion Program, we don't want you wearing that logo. So that's why we've got some new shirts and new things coming for you all.
Okay.
I see a hand raised. Let's see whose hand is
Can you hear me?
Yes. Go ahead, Ms. Pipkins.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Good.
Okay. Well, you know what? I've been wearing my Senior Source t-shirt. They think I'm hot stuff.
You are hot stuff, Miss Pipkins.
You a part of that? And I say, yes, I am.
That's okay. We're gonna get you a new shirt to wear. You'll be hot stuff in that one too.
Well, you know, I got it on because you saw me with it on.
Yes,
yeah,
ma'am.
I even use my bag because I can't use none of that either.
Like I said, we're just asking if you're representing the program. To not use anything with the old logo. Now, if you're around the house or you go grocery shopping, and that you like to use that bag for grocery shopping, by all means. But if it's an official program activity or something where we are representing the Senior Companion Program, I'm sorry. Hold on one second, y'all. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
Okay. I was saying that if you are somewhere out and you're in an official capacity as representing the Senior Companion. So for instance, today is North Texas Giving Day. And we, if we asked you all to come as Senior Companions and represent the program, we wouldn't want you wearing your old shirts.
Okay.
Okay. If we say, hey, we're gonna come do photos of you, we don't want you in that shirt because that logo is no longer representative of the program.
Yeah, because when I saw you all,
yes.
I said, y'all got on the wrong clothes.
Right. Yeah, we had changed our branding. We hadn't given y'all yours yet, but we do have that and it's on the way. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Any other questions about the logo, the name change?
I have one question. Are we still doing the credit card?
Yes, and so I will close out with that information for those of you who got the prepaid card. I will.
One more thing.
I'll close up with that. Okay. Any other questions about the logo?
What color would the shirts be?
Constance, are they blue and red?
Yeah, blue and red.
Yes, blue and red. So with the branding, we got a new logo and we got a name change, and the color scheme is for all of the new branding is kind of the red, navy, gray, blue colors. Okay. So everything that you'll see with the new AmeriCorps Seniors branding will be in either red, blue, gray, or navy.
Okay.
All right.
Are those the choices for the shirt color that you want, or that all that colors on that one shirt?
No. So you all will be getting, I think, 2 shirts, one blue, one red. Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's correct.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Constance. All right. Next up, we have, what do we have, Melissa? Yes. Okay. So as we move into going back into homes and getting back close to what pre-pandemic programming was like, I just wanted to do a reminder about assignments. When we reach out to you all to place you with the client, just trust that we are trying to take your preferences into account while also taking into account the preferences of the client. And that we ask you all to be flexible, to be understanding, and to know that it's probably unlikely for us to find you the perfect client, as it is unlikely for us to find them the perfect volunteer. So we're asking you all not to expect perfection, but to be flexible and to be understanding and willing to try. And so just full disclosure, the placement process of finding a good match for a client for you all, it is challenging, and we put a lot of work into by the time we've called you up to say, hey, I've got a client for you that I think will work. Are you willing to go out and make a visit? Just know that when you get that call, a lot of work has already taken place into trying to find a good client match for you. So when we do make that call, we're asking that you consider that and be mindful of that in your response and being flexible with us. So don't expect us to find the perfect client for you, but be willing to try and go meet someone that's new. With that being said, if we call you multiple times, multiple meaning 2 to 3 times with the client, and you repeatedly refuse because they don't check all of your boxes, and this is in your handbook, I'm not just making this up, but if you steadily refuse a placement, you're going to be placed on leave of absence. Because what that's going to tell us is you're not really ready to go back if you're consistently declining a placement and not willing to be flexible. Okay?
Okay.
Any questions about that? All right, so just be flexible with us and trust us that we are putting a lot of thought, intention into finding a good client for you, and that we are taking into account your preferences as much as possible, and also considering the client's preferences as well. Melissa or Constance, do you all have anything to add to that?
No.
Just ditto in what you said. We are really thinking about the temporary allowance ending, and we want to make sure you guys have something to do, and that's why you volunteer. So we just want you guys to be flexible, and if you have some concerns, by all means express those to us, but keep in mind also that the client's needs are like it says on the first line here, while volunteers' preferences will be taken into consideration as much as possible, the focus of the program is on the client's needs. So just remember that. Thanks.
Thank you all. Miss Honey mentioned the debit card. So for those who've been getting direct deposit, this does not apply to you. But for those who are still getting checks, we have found an alternative to that, which is a prepaid debit card. I do have those in hand. So those of you who raised your hand, which would be Ms. Gibson, Ms. Sasser, Ms. Palmer, Ms. Pipkins, I will be bringing your debit card to you along with some information on Friday. I will hand deliver them to you on Friday. This Friday.
About what time? Make sure I'm home.
I'll call you to schedule a time with you.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
So your October, the check you receive in October will be deposited on this card. Okay.
Melanie?
Yes, Ms. Flores?
That card that you're talking about, do we have to pay to have it, or?
Ms. Flores, you receive direct deposit, so that card doesn't apply to you.
Yeah, because I was wondering, because the one I have to pay every month. They charge me $9.
Hold on one second, Ms. Flores.
You are there?
Yes, hold on one second. I'm just trying to make sure you can hear my answer. Okay, Ms. Flores, because you get direct deposit through us, the card, it doesn't apply to you. It was
Oh.
only for people who receive paper checks.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering because the one I've got, I pay $9 a month just to have it activate.
You know what? I'll call you afterwards and I'll tell you. I don't know. I'll get more information. I'll call you afterwards. Okay.
Okay, that'll be fine.
Okay. Perfect. Has anybody tried downloading the Genius Scan app? I'm curious. Did anyone try it to download it?
Oh,
No?
I haven't.
I tried it, Melanie.
Did you try it, Ms. Haynes?
I tried. And my phone, when I downloaded it, did a little different than what the instruction that I got from, you all.
Uh-huh.
And I could get no more. I could scan it, and I could go to the Gmail and I could print it out from my computer. And I didn't know how to save it. I had the problem with saving it so I could go back and, get it if I needed it.
Okay. So you downloaded it on your phone, Ms. Haynes?
Yes, myself, yes.
And do you have email on your phone?
Yes.
So were you able to see how to send it to an email address?
Yes, the different names that you could send it to. Yes, I got that far.
Okay, because I'm asking because I would be interested in whatever you already scanned. If you could send us a picture of scan a picture of the front of a newsletter and email it to us to see if we get it, and then we could. So let me give you the email address to send it to, and that way all three of us will get it.
Okay. I have pencil and paper.
Okay. SCP.
Okay.
At.
Okay.
The senior source. .org.
.org.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So try that out and try sending us a sample, and we'll reply back so you know whether we received it or not. And so if that works, then what you can do moving forward versus trying to print it out is like with your timesheets, you could just email us your timesheet. Take a picture, scan the document, and email it to us.
Okay.
Then you won't even have to worry about going to get an envelope and a stamp and taking it to the mail. You could just scan your timesheet and email it to us at that address, and voila, we'll have it.
Okay.
So
yeah, Melanie.
Yes.
Will they be doing another one of those classes? Because they gave, in my opinion, my slow brain, so much information, I couldn't grasp it all.
Yeah, it is a lot of information. What we can probably do, I'm thinking, is maybe see about having a small group session in Hillcrest here at the office where we walk you all through the Genius Scan app. So bring your phone and we can walk through it and have the instructions there, and we can go step by step by step. How does that sound to y'all?
That sounds great.
That sounds great.
Okay.
I have a question, Ms. Melanie.
Okay. Yes, ma'am, Ms. Jackson.
It was, are these lowercase numbers, the SCP at the senior source.org, that lowercase?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
You're
and
welcome.
It's T-H-E, right?
T-H-E. T is in Tom, H is in Henry, E is in Edward.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Any other questions about the Genius Scan app? Because like I said, you all could send your timesheets that way. When you get a new insurance card, you can send it that way. When you get, if you get a new driver's license, you can get it that way. In December, we're going to be asking you all to send us your Social Security award letters. You wouldn't even have to mail it to us or bring it in for us to make a copy. You could scan that Social Security award letter and email it to us, and we will respond back and say, got it, and we're done. We're good to go.
Oh, okay.
So for those who are interested in doing that, you do need to have an email address
We're
to
almost
be able
done.
to send it that way.
And
Okay.
these are private. The Genius Scan stuff is private, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I got them.
So we'll look at having some small group sessions to walk
Yeah,
you all
I
to
need a
come in and
small
walk you through. Okay.
I need it.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good. All right. Melissa, is there anything else?
Nope, we're good.
Well, I guess I do. Y'all asked about Miles. He was in a wedding on Friday.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Yes, oh yes.
And
Oh, this is
I have a video of Miles. He was supposed to be the ring bearer, y'all, but he kind of took over duties for the flower girl.
Oh my Lord.
So I'm trying to find a video. 1 second. And I will share that with y'all. Constance, you gotta get some videos and photos of the babies, because I feel like I've taken up all the kid time with
Oh, she just got off. I'll let her know.
Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see. Oh, wait. I always do this. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. I always forget to share the sound. So let me make sure I do that part.
Oh, I can't see him.
I'll get with you, Miss Gregor.
Are you doing okay?
Should I read the reading, Melissa?
No.
Oh Lord, have mercy on me, girl.
He took over.
Oh my God, he has
That is
grown
so
so
cute.
tall.
Yes, he is really tall. He's doing really well, y'all. Thank you for your prayers and for always asking about him.
Shirley, with his cute self.
Thank you. All right, well, that's all we have for you all today. Thank y'all for joining.
Okay, Melanie, could you call me?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am, Miss Mabry. And Miss Flores, I'll follow up with you as well.
Okay.
Is
All right,
Miss
y'all.
Kristen still on the phone?
No, she had to drop off